Hi and good morning. Today, our group will present about solid waste management in Malaysia. Our team name is Earth's Last Minute Helper. Our group member are Asmisha Sama and Ajunit. That is me. I am a team leader of this group. Yana Umi Anak Lawai, Brandon Fisers, Fauna Adria Adirin, Siti Sharina binti Muhammad Faiza Bong, and lastly, Nur Fitri Najiha binti Husain. Introduction. Solid waste management is collecting, moving, treating, recycling, and getting rid of the waste. Good solid waste management is important because first, it protects the environment. Second, keep people healthy. And third, save resource.
This slide explains the main types of solid waste. There are four types, which is municipal waste, industrial waste, hazardous waste, and electronic waste. First, municipal waste. Municipal waste come from household, business, and public place. For example, food waste, plastic bottle, paper, and household garbage. In Malaysia, municipal waste have high amount of organic waste and limited waste segregation. Meanwhile, Switzerland practices separation with high recycling rates. Next, industrial waste. Industrial waste is generated from industrial and manufacturing activity. For example, scrap metal, chemical residue, ash, and factory byproduct. In Malaysia, industrial waste is increased due to industrial growth. Meanwhile, Switzerland applies strict regulation and high material recovery. Next, hazardous waste. Hazardous waste consists of waste that is toxic, flammable, or corrosive that can harm human health and environment. For example, batteries, medical waste, and chemical solvent. Malaysia have regulation in place, but enforcement remains a challenge. Meanwhile, Switzerland have advanced treatment facility and strict complaints. Lastly, electronic waste. Electronic waste come from discarded electrical and electronic equipment. For example, all mobile phone, computer, television, and printer. Malaysia faces limited infrastructure and informal recycling. Meanwhile, Switzerland uses extended producer responsibility system for efficient collection and risk.
Hello, my name is Nurfitri Nojiha binti Hussein and I'm going to continue on with my part which is solid waste management in Malaysia. The first one is recycle. Recycle bins are special bins used to spread waste so it can be recycled instead of thrown away. There are several types of recycle bins. The first one is blue bin, that is for paper. The second one is orange or yellow bin for plastic and metal. The third one is green bin for glass, and the last one is black or gray bin that is for general waste. In 2019, the FNN School Recycling Campaign was held in Kuching. Students collected recycled items and this taught students good recycling habits. Some advantages of recycle are reduces waste sent to landfills, reduces pollution in air, water and soil, and keeps the environment cleaner. Some advantages of recycle are waste is not always separated properly and limited recycling facilities in some areas. The second point is composting. Bokashi composting is a fermentation method, not traditional decomposition, that use effective microorganism, which is we call it EM. The process of bokashi composting is over 1 to 2 weeks of fermentation. The food waste is transformed into pre-compost, which must then be buried in soil to fully decompose. There is one case study which is Bokashi composting in boarding school. that focus on managing food waste, and the method is food waste fermented in sealed bins for 2 weeks. Some advantages of bokashi composting are fast processing time, accept all types of food waste, and produce minimal and mild sour smell. Disadvantages of composting require special starter, and starter may not be easily available. Also, sensitive conditions may cause bad odor or mold. The last point in is incineration, a waste treatment method that involves burning waste at very high temperatures. The purpose of incinerations are reduce waste volume, destroy harmful materials, and prepare waste for final disposals. Incineration in Malaysia located at Langkawi, Tioman, Labuan, and Pangkor. Some advantages of incineration are reduced waste volume by up to 90%, allows energy recovery, and can generate electricity or heat. Some advantages of incineration causes air pollution if not well controlled, high construction and operating costs, also require advanced technology and skilled workers. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Siti Sazrina binti Muhammad Faisal Pong, and I will be talking about solid waste management method in Switzerland. I will focusing on three main techniques, which is waste to energy incineration, composting, and chemical treatment. These methods are part of Switzerland's highly efficient waste management system, which aim to reduce environmental impact, recover resources, and handle hazardous materials safely. I will explain how each method works, give example from Switzerland, and discuss their advantage and disadvantage. The first method is waste to energy or WTE. This process burns non-recyclable waste at high temperature under controlled condition. The heat generated produce steam, which drive turbine to generate electricity or provide heating. In Switzerland, the Lucerne WTE plant is a great example. It can treat about 200 to 2,000 tons of municipal waste each year and generate enough electricity for approximately 38,000 households. It also reduces heating oil used by 40 million liters annually and lower carbon oxide emission by around 90,000 tons. The advantage of WTE includes significant waste volume reduction, energy recovery, metal recovery from ash, and advanced pollution control. However, it also has some drawbacks such as high consumption and operational costs, emission of pollutant, production of toxic ash, and the potential to reduce incentive of recycling. Switzerland WTE system demonstrate how waste can be safely converted into energy when carefully managed. The second method is composting, which use microorganisms to break down organic waste such as food scrap and garden waste under aerobic conditions. This process can produce nutrient-rich compost that improves soil fertility and structure. In Switzerland, about 1.2 million tons of organic waste are processed each year in 368 composting and fermentation plants. The compost and decayed produce are used as organic fertilizer in agriculture, supporting soil health and sustainable farming practice. Composting has several advantages, such as it enhances soil fertility and microbial activity and promote environmental sustainability. However, there are also limitations, including contamination risk from plastic and pathogen, bulky material that is costly to transport, and the need for specialized equipment. Switzerland's approach ensures that composting remains an effective and environmentally beneficial method. And the last technique is chemical treatment. The third method is chemical, which is use chemical reaction to neutralize, detoxify, or stabilize hazardous waste, making it safer for disposal or reuse.
In Switzerland, around 23% of hazardous waste undergoes chemical physical treatment. This includes contaminated wastewater, polluted soil, and industry emulsion. This treatment remove or transform harmful substance before final disposal or recycling, ensuring safety and environmental protection. The advantage of chemical treatment are that it can handle a wide range of hazardous waste, target specific pollutant, and reduce environmental and health risks. However, it is expensive, requires trained personnel, and may produce secondary residues that need further handling.
My name is Eni Eliaya Naomi, and I will present about environmental impacts. The first environmental impact is soil and land pollution. Poor waste collection and unmanaged landfills allow leachate containing heavy metals and toxic chemicals to seep into the soil. So the consequences is it will degrade the soil quality, reduce agricultural productivity, contaminated food supply, and limited land can be reused. The next one is water pollution. Leachate from landfills and illegal dumping flows into rivers and groundwater, especially during floods and heavy rain. The consequences is death of aquatic life, ecosystem disruption, increased water treatment costs, and risk to human health. Next one is air pollution. Open burning of waste releases toxic gases, particulate matter, and dioxins into the atmosphere. The consequences is poor air quality, respiratory health problem, haze, and acid rain will happen. The last one is climate change. Climate change will decomposition of organic waste in landfills can produce methane gas, a powerful greenhouse gas. So the consequences is increased global warming and contribution to climate change. For solid waste management practice to mitigate environmental impact is firstly segregation at source. How it reduces environmental impact is we can separate recyclable and organic waste from general waste, so it can reduce landfill volume and increases recycling efficiency. Next one is composting. Composting reduces methane emission from landfills and produce nutrient-rich compost to improve soil fertility. And the last one is incineration with advanced pollution control. It will reduce waste volume, safely treats hazardous and medical waste, and can generate electricity or heat.
Okay, current challenge. Malaysia still face major challenge in solid waste management. Problems include technological, economic, and social. Switzerland is globally recognized for an efficient waste management system. Comparing Switzerland provides useful lesson for Malaysia. Technological challenge and solutions. Malaysia heavy dependence on landfills as the main waste disposal method. Limited waste segregation facilities, inefficient recycling system, inadequate treatment of hazardous and organic waste, environmental pollution and reduced landfill lifespan. Switzerland, advanced and highly efficient recycling system, modern incineration plants with energy recovery technology, minimal reliance on landfills, systematic and environmentally friendly waste processing. Proposed solution for Malaysia: invest in modern recycling infrastructure, upgrade existing landfill facility, develop waste to energy technologies, and strengthen waste separation at the source. Economic challenge and solutions. Malaysia limited financial resource for waste treatment, high cost of building and maintaining waste facility, low cost recovery from waste management services, financial sustainability issue. Switzerland implementation of the polluter's pay principle, Households and businesses pay based on waste generated, encourage waste reduction and recycling, strong public-private partnership, proposed solution for Malaysia, introduce incentive-based waste charging system, apply penalties for excessive waste generation, strengthen public-private partnerships, provide financial incentive for recycling activities. For social challenge and solution, Malaysia, low public awareness of waste segregation, weak recycling culture, limited participation in waste reduction campaigns, improper waste disposal behavior. Switzerland, high public participation in recycling programs, strong environmental education, sustainability embedded in social norms, strict enforcement of waste management regulations. Proposed solution for Malaysia: increase public awareness campaigns, integrate environmental education into school curricula, enforce waste separation regulation, encourage community participation in waste management.
In conclusion, solid waste management is important to protect the environment and people health. In Malaysia, waste is increased, but poor waste separation, low recycling, and badly managed landfill that cause the pollution, bad air quality, and climate problem. Meanwhile, Switzerland showed that good waste management that needs strong low waste separation and high recycling. Although Malaysia cannot fully copy Switzerland, that better recycling, proper waste separation, stronger rule, and public awareness that can help create a cleaner and healthier future. That's all from us. Thank you.